Good morning. Good morning. It's been one of those crazy weekends. This is my daughter's birthday weekend, so we went out to eat last night. I just have to say one little thing here. Do you remember when your mom used to say to you, if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all? Well, I think she should take her own advice because if you can't take good pictures, then don't take any at all, right? She posted a picture of me. Oh my gosh. It is the worst picture ever. And I'm thinking, Ma, can't you see? That is horrible. Oh, well, what are you going to do? Good morning, everyone. I've got a new cup. Has my picture on it. Thank you, Cindy. I thought I'd use it today. Why not? I'm loving everybody's sweaters. Yeah, we're on the last part today. I was going to try and post the last part before the live, and I took a couple takes of the start of the part 3, and I'm like, what? You just tried, this is your first time ever or what? I don't know. I don't know if I'm even going to keep them. So, anyway, that's what we're going to do today. We are going to do the part number 3, do our hood. And if you're not doing a hood, you can do a collar and finish that off. Put your buttons on. That's what we're going to do today. We're also going to cast on a hat together. And I'm hoping that I got that down. Just simple, throw a quick pattern together kind of thing. I don't know. So what do you think's in my coffee cup? Anybody guess? Wow, look, a brand new bracket board. Brand new. All mystery, right? We don't know what we're winning. We're just going to play. I like it better that way. Then I'm not committed to tell you anything today. Yeah, so let's play it the way that we play it. So you can win a spot on the bracket board as long as you live in the United States, and I can send you something. All right, so now I didn't tell anybody what this was, so I have to watch. I got to pay attention. You can win a spot on the bracket board, and if someone knocks you off, then you can get back on. Why not? And there are a few things, new things in the basket today. I did have a minute to do that. I'm watching. Let's see. I didn't see any winners yet. So if you can guess what the coffee is, then I will put the first one up. Oh, peppermint stick with mocha. Nope. 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 Getting close though. All right. So new bracket, one winner. One. And I'm sure I'll come up with something exciting for that winner. But all through, I don't know how long it'll take. We'll just play and till it fills. So, anyway, so if you're working on the sweater, then you definitely need 2 skeins. We figured that out. We definitely needed 2 skeins of the Sweet Delight. So if you didn't have that, you can do all your border and your stripes in another color. All right, it's definitely got hazelnut, and it's definitely regular Folgers. So who was that? Folgers with hazelnut. Did I see that? Oh, yes, Debbie. Debbie, I ran out of the big bags. So I did not mail your item yet. I will do that when I ordered big bags, so I will mail your stuff out when I get them. They should be here like Tuesday, so it's all good. All right, so here we are. Now I did not finish my second sleeve yet because I didn't need to, but I will. I will today. Deb, did you see anybody say the Folgers with peppermint mocha? I know I'm pretty sure I did. Okay. I shouldn't do it that way. I should tell Deb what it is, right? Or okay, so all right, Deb's gonna look. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start on the hood today. So the first thing you want to do is find your outside edge, your your front of your work, in the one that I was talking about was my front of my work, was the 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 pattern is facing you with your slanted, and I think that she does it opposite. I don't know, I don't care, I'm not posting anything to do with the pattern because that would probably get me in trouble. Doing somebody's pattern together might not be a good idea, but it is free. So, but anyway, where's the needle? All right, we don't care. We just need a needle, so I will get one. All right. So I'm going to start out with the very edge, and that would mean you are on your edging. So the rows are not, they're sideways. So you're going to put 3 single crochets. You're going to start at the edge and put 3 single crochets on the edge of your front. This is your front panel, or so you put 3 single crochets across that little section, and then you'll go right into your original chain with 52 single crochets. And did Deb find a winner? It's peppermint mocha. The creamer is. So Joanne won? Or did she get? Oh, okay. All right, so we'll give to 2 winners if you want me to. I will put whatever number you want, because there's 32 numbers up there and we're brand new board. Okay, so just let me know what number you want. And I think she said there was 2 winners. All right, so you're going to single crochet across your 52. When you get to the other side, you'll put 3 singles in the edging of your front panel of that side. And then once you have that row, you'll turn your work and we'll start on the actual pattern already. That's how quick it is. It's going to go quick. Okay, so Do I have, okay, so what are you saying? I have 3 winners? Karen said regular with peppermint, and then Charlene said it too. So Karen and Charlene both get a number on the board. So just tell me what number and I will write them on. And like I said, you're single crocheting that first row on the right side of your work. Yep. All right, so Karen gets 19. Deb, tell me. I won't stand up till I see it. It was definitely peppermint mocha. This has got, it's got candy in it too. We went all out today. So let me know when you get that first row done, whoever's doing it now. I do want to say that I put in all of the sweater girls in here. So if you're working on the sweater, your name is in here. There is only 7 of you that posted a sweater picture. This is a really nice sweater. It's fairly easy. Fairly, I say. So 7 of you are in here. I'm going to spin this and we're going to get another person on the bracket board from that as well. So this is our sweater make along right now. This is our last day of it. And it is going to oh, come on now. Christina Ritter, she wins a spot on the bracket board also. So anybody that had that, all right, so let me see. Oh, you're still in though. Okay, so Charlene and Karen. Karen gets 19. Okay, we'll go with that. Karen gets 19. And what else do I have? Charlene gets 4. Who else? I got other ones, right? Oh my goodness. Tell me. Christina gets 1. Let's see. Tell me what is 14, Ravini? What is that? Did you win too? Oh my. Take number Christina's going to get 30. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Got it. All right. So I think that's it. If Deb, if there's somebody I missed, just yell, wave, all those things. That's all right. Okay. So the first row is the single crochet row. Now, this is for the hood. If you don't want to do the hood, you're going to turn your work and you're going to finish off the next. I would do 2 rows of front post, back post to match up your border on the rest of the sweater. You'll have 2 front post, back post, half double crochets in your collar, and then you will end your work and then you will be done. That will be if you don't want to do a hood. Right now, you'll do your first row of singles, turn your work, chain 1, do front post, back post, half double crochet all the way across for 2 rows, finish off, and that'll be your collar. If you're doing the hood, you're going to turn your work and you're going to slip stitch through the first 5 stitches and leave them unworked. Is everybody with me? At that point, you will chain 3 and you're going to do your first row of your pattern that we've been using throughout this sweater. So your chain 3 will be your anchor on the edge, and you will skip 3 and do the first fan. So in the fourth single crochet, you will do 2 doubles, chain 1, 2 doubles. And then you'll do it again. You'll skip 3, do another fan. Skip 3, do another fan. Now at that point, you should do 11 fans on row number 2 on the wrong side of the work. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 fans. I'm going to give you a couple minutes to do that. And in the meantime, I definitely want to play the regular way that we get a bracket number, and because that was crazy. That was crazy, and there was only 7 people in the other one. So Christina won that. So right now, Deb is going to mark the chat. And if you want to win a spot on the bracket board and you're not on there already, then I will ask you to give me a number. We're starting on the right side of your work. On the right side of your work, you will single crochet across for 58 single crochets. 3 on each side of your front panels, and then 52 in the chains from the original. So give me a number on the bracket board, or if you want to pick something out of the basket is available. I haven't said what the grand prize will be for this bracket game, but you know what? Who cares? So your first row will be single crochet of 58 stitches, and you'll start on the front of your work, 3 on the panel, 3 evenly on the panel edging, and then 52 in the old chains from the first chain that we did, and then 3 on the other side of your front panel. And then you will turn your work, chain 1, and actually you don't chain 1, just slip stitch in the first 5 for row 2, leaving those first 5 unworked. So row number 2 will be chain 3. So I don't know if you understood. Row number 2, you will turn your work and you will slip stitch into the first 5 stitches. Then you will chain 3. And you'll start your repeat of your pattern like you did in the sweater and on the sleeves. So we'll do skip 3, do a fan, 2 doubles, chain 1, 2 doubles. And we'll do that across, chain or skip 3, do a fan, skip 3, do a fan. You'll have 11 fans on your hood. At the very end, you will skip 3 and do a double, leaving the last 5 unworked. So 11 fans, skip 3, and then do a double. Leave your last 5 unworked. So that is row 1. That will be on the wrong side of your work. That'll be on the inside of your sweater. So let me know when you get caught up. I realize there's only 7, I think 7 or 8 of you that are doing this sweater. That's fine, but it makes me wonder if that is not what everyone wants to do. Oh, well, I'm not going to worry about it. Well, I was planning on doing the same thing that I did before, and that was putting up the third final of it. And the reason why I want to do that is because the 2 of them are up there on creating with Christi, and this will be the third. So yeah, I will put it up, but I'm not going to be able to finish it on the live. So we'll put our buttons on and that kind of thing on the video. Oh, okay, Monica. All right. So, whoa, winner's Denise. She needs to pick a different number though. 4 was already taken. Okay. All right. So Denise, congratulations. First draw on the board, and you're on there already. All right. All right. So I will say what the collar is in the video again. Also. So if you're not writing it down, that's fine. I am going to continue on with the rest of the hood today, and then I'll go and do a video for that as well. Okay, Denise wants number 24. So I'm going to get up and put Denise's number up there. So if anybody gets knocked out, then you can continue playing and get your name back on like we did the last time. That was kind of cool. I liked it. All right. If you're ready, if anybody is ready. Oh, and Steve's making it. Okay. All right. I will probably let that up for a while and work on my second one and leave it open so that other people can do it for the rest of the month, because I don't know, I feel like if I close it, that I might not finish my second one right away. It keeps me on, the commitment if I do that, So if you are finishing up row number 2, you will have 11 shells, and you will have, the last thing you do is skip 3, double crochet in the next, and leave your last 5 unworked. So you will chain 3 and turn your work for row 3. And row 3 is your repeat of row 2 of your pattern. So that one is where you work into your fan and you put a front post double around the second double, do a V-stitch in the chain 1 space of the fan, and then a front post double around the next double. And that's that pretty fan, that second row. And you will do that for the repeat. So your repeat will be the same as the rest of the sweater was. 2 rows of fans worked into each other. And I'm going to do that 9 times. So you're going to, and like Linda says, she gets confused when I say that. So you're going to repeat those 2 rows 9 times for a total of 18 of those. So you'll only have 1 row of single and 18 rows of your fans. So that's the body of the hood. And then we will do a border on it. So I'm thinking if we cannot finish this now, because we're going to, 18 rows is going to take a while, I will come back on the video at that point and we will continue on finishing the hood, putting the buttons on, and that'll be the end of that part 3, and that'll be all done. And I was thinking the same thing. Those 2 rows of fans would make a beautiful blanket to match the sweater. Yeah. However, it is a yarn eater because you are continuously going back down into your work. It is a yarn eater. And so you're going to need quite a bit. But yeah, how pretty of a shell. So just keep going until you have 18 rows with this. And I'll meet you back on the video. Now, I should be able to do it today and tomorrow and post it. I have tomorrow off as well, so I should be able to put that up rather quickly. I have my 18 rows done. And so I'm just going to pick up on the video easy enough where I am. I'm hoping that it is a little mishmash when I started the hood, because I was like, what happened? And I don't mind sharing it at all. I was reading the pattern and I did the first row, and then she says to do the second row, and then she says to do the third. Now I realized at that point that my second row of the pattern wouldn't be on my front of my work if I did it the way she said. I'm like, no, I wanted to match. I wanted it to have the pattern on the outside of my work. So I switched the rows around so that but in the video I'm like, what? Again. Like, so that's why I said just do 1 row and then start right in with your fans, so that way your pretty part of your fan will be toward you on the outside of your work. And then I'll pick it up where I am and we will finish that. So that is going to be all done here in just a minute. I mean, like literally today. And then I started a second one. So I'm going to leave that post open for you to continue putting your finished sweater in there until the end of January. And if you make another one, You can always put in the cuddle along. Absolutely wonderful idea. So where are we? Oh, yes. I would like to draw a final today for the mystery make along, which was where we had made a tree skirt together. Now there's not a lot of entries in that either, but there is some gorgeous yarn to be had and this beautiful little project bag. So I want to do that too. So while you are working on your sweater, we will do that right now. I have 12 entries on that. 12. That is awesome. So I put them in my phone and I'm hoping that the brightness is, yes, it's fine. So we'll go ahead and we'll spin that and get a winner for our Christmas or holiday tree skirt and find out who it is. And that way, Beverly Crafts. Oh my gosh. Am I right on that? Did I do that right? No. Wait a minute. Something's not right. What was I supposed to do? Beverly didn't do that. So this is a different wheel. Oh, well, that was real smart, Chris. Okay, Bev, seeing I put your name in here, it was for the sweater. I know it was. This was for the sweater. So I will just let you have a spot on the bracket board because you did not do that tree skirt, and everyone knows that she didn't. I put them in this wheel. This is the wheel that I put them in, right? Yes. Okay. All right. So okay, that's fine. That'll work out. Okay, so I'm gonna roll this one now. Okay, Bev, you can have you can have that spot on the bracket board for that. Okay, 17, no problem. All right, so this one is for the Christmas tree. It is Linda Hendren. Linda, there was only 7, like I said. I think it was 7. Yeah. Annette was one of them. Linda was one of them. You guys, you got to see these tree skirts. Got to go back to that post. I haven't deleted it yet. Steve Hendren did one. Christina Ritter. Karen Kutzenbaris did one. Ravini. Bud Who did one. Anita Stein. Annette. They are gorgeous. It was a lot of work and a lot of fun, but I enjoyed it. Mine came out beautiful. And so, Linda Hendren, you won this beautiful hand-dyed yarn from Stitchin' with Yarn. And this little project bag, it is cute with little trees on it. So that goes to Linda. All right, so Bev wants number 17. That was a major malfunction. See, I shouldn't do two draws in one day because see what happens. Yeah, that's all right. Beverly, you get 17. And I still haven't sent out your package yet. I will. When I get a minute. Monday, I will do the rest of those packages. Like, whatever ones I owe people. I don't owe anybody prizes except for Debbie. It ate all your yarn. Oh, jeez. All right. So, okay, where are we? Row number 2, I gave you that. You're going to do 18 rows. Okay. I know. It's time to make a yarn deal, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay, what we'll do is we will play that first. If you want to play Let's Make a Yarn Deal, then and get and win something out of my stash, out of Christi's closet, Then what happens is you have to have United States address. Deb will mark the chat. She talks to this guy, Mark. I don't know who he is. In between the marks, you will put your favorite color or the color you want to win today and weight of yarn that you like. And I will pick something out that doesn't always necessarily mean I will hit it on the head, but I'll try. I will try. And for those of you who would like to knit this hat together, I promised we would start a hat today. This is a baby bee, lots of dots, and it is a bulky 5. And it is the yarn that we are spotlighting for January. So it's very pastel colors, pink, blue, green, white. And I'm going to find the end and see how easy that is. Oh, yes, that's not too bad. Not too bad. And I am going to use this 16-inch circular knitting needle, and it is an 8 millimeter. So anyone that is going to do this hat will be started today, and you are allowed to put this hat, if you're doing a baby hat, you could put it in the cuddle along, or if you just want to put it in the hats and more hats for January, that's fine too, but you can't put it in both. Need to have a separate hat for every month in order to be in the bonus for hats and more hats. So what I'm going to do is I am going to cast on with this, and I'm going to put 3 of these like that across my shoulder to start with the cast on. But if you're not ready, we won't start it, but we will in just a minute, because I'm going to do this game first. I'm all over the place today. What else is new, right? 22 entries, Deb says. Make sure that when you are on the chat, you're on live chat. I should have probably said that, but I thought, a lot of you watch other shows. And we go by Deb's computer. So I promise I will finish up this sweater, the crocheted sweater video, either today and post it. It shouldn't take me that long to finish that up. I can't wait to see it done, because I have these really cute buttons. You'll see it on the video up close with the buttons. And we didn't make buttonholes, so we'll be using our... Oh my gosh, it's Granny D. Yes, I do, Tara. Yes. And you do too. Any weight and color for Granny D. Oh my gosh. Well, that ought to be fun. Okay. All right, let's see what I can find. I know I will find something interesting for Granny D. I just got to think of where I should look. Yep. I'm looking for something interesting. I don't think you've won in a while, Granny D. Dee-doo-dee-doo. I'm looking. Still looking. Interesting, huh? All kinds of stuff that Stephanie and I got from different places that I don't know if I want to use as giveaways or what I want to do yet. But I know she likes different stuff, bougie stuff. If I could find something different, I will. Let's see, what is this? Yeah. Huh. Nah. Not into that. I wanted to find something green, but I don't see anything. My goodness. What the heck? Mm-hmm. Well, this is different. Let's see. What's this? All right, I found something down in here. I think I will interest her a little bit. All right. Wow. All right, I got 3 of them. They're little. I don't know. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I won't take that. I just can't decide today. See what happens when you give me a open screen, for heaven's sakes. Oh, what is this? That's a green. Yeah, that's a green. I don't know. I just don't know. All right. I think I'm off the camera too long. Well, we're going to go with this first one. The heck with it. Okay, I picked out the first one. Now, don't forget, this is a yarn deal. So, if you don't like it, we could let you take something out of the basket or some spot on the bracket board, and let's dump all of these babies. I'm just out of sorts today or something. Okay. I have to pick a stitch marker out, and I don't think you won. Steve's playing music. I don't think you won one of these rainbows. So I'm putting that one in to make it a little harder to pick. Now I found these 2 skeins of merino, Touch of Merino. This is a beautiful yarn. So this is called Touch of Merino by Lion Brand. Beet Red. It's called Beet Red. This is like the color beet. like that real dark wine color beat. It is 90% acrylic and 10% merino wool. It is really soft. It is a 3 light. They have 257 yards in them. And it's just gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. So we're going to put that rainbow stitch marker on there and ask Miss Granny D what she thinks about that. She likes it. I figured you would like it. This is different. I don't even know if they make this anymore. Maybe they do. They do these fads, you know. So this is beautiful. All right, so that was my first choice on that one. Whew, okay, if you are doing this hat with me, then you're going to start out with a cast on of, well, what I wanted to do was I wanted to do 50 cast on for this hat, and I'm using an 8mm. So if you put 50 on here on a 16-inch and it doesn't seem like it's going to be okay, we will add 60 because there's not really a set. I'm not using a pattern by anybody. I'm just using the recommended suggested stitch count for 5 bulky that I found somewhere. And casting on 50 to see how it works with that amount. This only has 100, what did I say, 110 yards in it. So it'll work up real fast with the bulky 5. I'm doing a long tail cast on because that's the only one I know how to do. And I will not be doing a video for this. I've done a bulky hat before on Creating with Christi, and it is a beginner basic, and it is going to be very similar to that. Only I'm going to give 2 patterns for the body, and so that way the beginner can do just the regular. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, I have 40 on there already, and it seems like it's going to be just fine with 50. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 50 on there. Now, the first thing that I do is I take it, leave your your yarn that is attached to your right hand side. If you're right handed, I leave it that direction. I cut off any excess, and then I look and make sure that everything is not twisted, that it's all on the inside. Your lay it down and just make sure everything, all of your stitches are going in the same direction and they're laying flat before you do anything else. It seems as though I did twist mine all up. I didn't think I did, but it looks like I did. So now mine are all going correct. They're laying flat because we're going to knit in the round, and you don't want it to be all weird. I just leave both of my tails, my working yarn and my tail, on the right hand side, and I put a stitch marker on now, which I don't see one because I can take one out of the box that's for you guys and then just put it back later. I place that over, and then I use both the working yarn and the tail for the first stitch of the first round. So I go through the first one. I knit. What I was going to do was I was going to knit 2, purl 2 for the ribbing. So the very first stitch that I do is going to use both the working yarn and the tail for that that stitch. At that point, you can drop your tail and on the back of your work and get it out of your way. And then I'm going to knit the second stitch with just one, and then you should end up with 2 knit, 2 purl for your entire row around. And I thought I would do that for about 2 inches. Now this is just an easy hat, just to use this yarn and see how it works up. And a beginner can use the bulky yarn and feel like they have a finished project rather quickly. And that's one of the reasons why I tried a bulky yarn the first time that I did any knit hat, actually. Oh, I didn't know Linda was sick. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you feel better too. Okay, so I'm already halfway around, but what I want to do is about 2 inches of this. So you probably end up with 6 or 7 rows of the brim. You're working from the bottom up. So I'm doing 2 knit, 2 purl. When I get to the 2 inches, I was thinking of doing a body where you would have your, okay, so you're going to still use 2 as your count. So whatever we do, we're going to do it in 2s. So I want to alternate this is for those that have knit before. So at the end of your row 6 or row 7, you're going to start the body. And what I was thinking was doing 2 knit, 2 purl, 2 knit, 2 purl, opposite of what we did in our ribbing. So the first row of your body would start with 2 purls and do 2 knit, 2 purls, 2 knit. And do that for 2 rows and then change. So the next row of your body, next section of your body would be the opposite. And you would end up with kind of like a checkerboard. So that's my plan. If you are a beginner, at the body of your hat, you would just knit every row. Do it for about 6 inches. Just knit every row. Anybody who wants to do the checkerboard, you would alternate 2 rows. Every 2 rows you would change, and you would do purls in your knits and knits in your purls. That's all I was thinking. And I thought that would be kind of fun to just come up with a pattern like that and just do it. So that's my my pattern. I'm sticking to it. And you can always, when you get to the end, like I said, post your hat into hats, and more hats, or put it in the cuddle along if it's a baby hat. Now, this is my plan was to make this into a toddler hat. And I have no idea what size that'll end up being. It will probably be around 18 or 19 inches stretched. Absolutely. You can make a baby hat anytime and post it in hats, and more hats, or the cuddle along anytime. I was just doing this one to use the spotlighted yarn for January, and it happened to be a bulky. So no, you don't have to do this hat. At the end of 6 inches, I was planning on cinching mine and putting a pom-pom on. So that was the total pattern for that. Yeah. So I do want to do one more drawing before we leave, and that would be asking Deb to mark the chat, and anyone here that wants to, you can put in a number for the bracket board or something out of the basket. And so we'll do one more of them before we leave. And I will see you on the next Creating with Christi, which will be part 3 of the crochet sweater. And yeah. All right, so there is the mark. I know Ravini is working on starting her first knit project. I'm hoping that it is a washcloth because they are less stressful. You still end up with something you can use, a washcloth you can use in your kitchen, and you don't care if you messed up on your stitches, right? I guess that's not going to work out 2 by 2. Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't 50 stitches work out? 2 knit, 2 purl. Huh. I thought it would. But I'm coming to the end of my row, and I have 2 knits left to do. Huh. Well, I guess you can't do 50. I guess you have to do 48. So that is what you're going to have to do then. Is 48. That isn't going to work. $48 or 52. Yeah. Well, I went to one of the I said what was a good count for this yarn, and I found 50. But I also didn't check to see if she did 2 by 2. But I don't understand why it wouldn't. Whatever. It has to divide by 4. Okay. All right. All right. Well, then that's why. So 48 would be better, or 52, which is fine. So you're going to cast on 48 or 52, your choice. I think I'm going to do 48. But again, if you're doing, as long as it's divisible by 4, as Teresa would say, and Cynthia. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, that's the way I roll. So 24 entries. Woohoo. Okay. Joanne wins. All right. So we will put Joanne on number 8. And have fun with your little hat. I will see you back here all week. I will be working on some stuff here. And let's put Joanne on number 8 before I forget. Hope you guys have a great week. Can't wait to see all of the finished sweaters. That is a beautiful pattern. Like I said, I'm going to work on mine. I just pulled my cast off of there, and I'm starting it back on with 48. So sorry about that. Should have thought about that before I went. It's fine. Whatever. Those that matter don't care, and those that care don't matter. The super chat goes directly into the YouTube monetary system, and they take a portion of it. The coffee is another platform that's off of YouTube. So the coffee is kind of more directly into my PayPal. So that's the difference. Thank you very much for your donations. I use them for shipping every single week. And some of you are really helping me a lot by posting a coffee every week. And that is really nice of you. I appreciate it. I really do. So take a moment out of each day, be creative, and I will work on this right now. I will get this going. Thank you so much. Talk to you later, everybody. Bye for now.